Hi, and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Sponsored today by Boohoo Man. And thank you very much to the guys for sponsoring the show. They do some excellent clothing, like what I've got on here. Look. Yeah, you know, modeling time, right? You know, I'm the man, right? No, but thanks to the guys from Boohoo Man. And they've got a very, very special promotion on today for everybody watching the show. You can get 40% off all their clothing. The link is in the description. All you've got to do is click onto that and use the code AFTV, right? Use the code AFTV and you can get yourself a 40% discount. That's mega. And also, I've got an £800 voucher to give away for Boohoo Man. Now, all you got to do, right? And I want you to do this in the comments. You can comment on this video. You can on any of our platforms, right? I want you to give me 3 under-the-radar signings that Arsenal could make this summer to strengthen the team. I don't want you to just go with all the normal names that are out there. 3 under-the-radar signings that you think, if they sign for Arsenal, wouldn't cost us a great deal of money and would really, really strengthen the team. I'm putting you in that scouting position today. You are becoming Edu for the day, right? And the best one is going to win yourself an £800 Boohoo Man voucher, right? And as I said, they've got some great clothing, and I'll announce that on Monday. So get busy with that. And if you just want to get some clothing, there's a 40% discount. Use the code AFTV. Now, the rumours, let's get straight into them. Of course, yesterday saw the signing of Willian from Chelsea. No surprise, this one. We knew it was coming. It was announced yesterday. He signed a 3-year deal, said to be worth anything from around about £100,000 a week to £220,000 a week, depending on who you believe. Probably somewhere around about the middle there, because of course these contracts always include things like bonuses. They can be added on, incentives. There would have been some sort of signing on fee as well. But yes, he is now an Arsenal player. And well, I really love to know what you guys think about this one. I think it is a very good signing. He's going to wear the number 12 shirt. There were lots of quotes and announcements yesterday. Arteta's quote was very interesting. He said, "I believe he's a player that can really make a difference for us. We've been monitoring him for the past few months. We had a clear intention to strengthen in the attacking midfielder and winger positions. And he's a player that gives us a lot of versatility. He can play in 3 or 4 different positions." William was asked, where does he think he's going to play? And his reply was, "I don't know. I'll leave that to Arteta. I come in to help in every position. I can play on the right. I can play in the middle. I can play on the left-hand side as well. So all I want to do is help in any position where they put me. I will try to do my best." So Willian is an Arsenal player. He said, you know, he wants to see the club shine again. And definitely he's going to be a very versatile addition to the Arsenal squad. Where do you think his best position is going to be? I kind of get the feeling that Arsenal might play him more centrally, where he can pick up that ball, he can run at defences, he can, because he's an excellent passer of the ball as well. I just got a feeling that Arsenal might deploy him in that position. But where do you reckon he will play? And what do you think of him as a signing? I actually think it's a good signing, as long as it's the first of many, you know what I mean? Or a first of sorting out the positions that we need to sort out. But Willian, free transfer, an Arsenal signing. However, for me, now we've got to get the other signings done, the ones that we really need. And I'm talking about the spine of the team. Thomas Partey. Let's get this deal done now. This is the big one. This is the #1 target for Arsenal this summer. If you was to listen to all the reports, they've been looking at him for quite a long time. Now, he's 27, defensive midfielder, but not just a defensive midfielder. He can go box to box. I mean, he is the complete defensive midfielder. Just what Arsenal need to strengthen the spine of the team. We know that he's got this release clause of £45 million. And at the moment, Atletico Madrid are not budging on that. They want that, or they're saying they will not even think about selling him. Arsenal have reportedly tried to offer swap deals or offer deals where they throw in players. There's been reports that they said they throw in Lacazette. There's been a lot of reports saying that, you know, they'll offer Guendouzi plus money. But right now, Atletico Madrid are saying, no, if you want this guy, the release clause is £45 million. Meet that release clause and we can talk. Now, I don't know. For me, we haven't really spent a lot of money on transfers so far this summer. We've been doing a lot of free transfers. Cedric free, you know, Willian free. We haven't outlaid a lot of money up front. And I know money's tight, but he's the #1 target. We know we're going to shift out some players as well. For me, Arsenal show some real ambition and get this deal done this summer. If they mess around, he could end up going somewhere else. You saw the national coach of Ghana come out recently and say if he was advising Partey, he'd tell him not to sign for Arsenal. He'd tell him to go to somewhere where he's going to play Champions League football. Not the most helpful of statements for him to say. But in these cases, we know it's money that talks. Arsenal will be able to offer him substantially more wages than what he's getting at Atletico Madrid. He'll probably have even though Atletico Madrid are a huge team, let's have it right. They just, you know, they got knocked out of the Champions League, but they're in the Champions League. But playing for Arsenal is a higher profile than playing for Atletico Madrid. Especially, you know, you're playing in the Premier League. I think this deal is one that can be done, but Arsenal are going to have to show them the money. And if they don't hurry up and they keep messing around, Juventus are hovering around. And Juventus are very, very interested in getting him as well. If you was to listen to all the rumours that are going around, Andrea Pirlo, who's come in to Juventus, is looking to get some of those older midfielders out of the team. We've heard that he wants to move on Ramsey as well. And they're interested in Partey. So I think this is going to come down to who shows the money first. The release clause is £45 million. Arsenal have got to get up to around that, at least, if they're going to be able to even talk to Partey. I think if they can get round the table and start talking to Partey, they can convince him to come. And what a good team it would be if we can have somebody like him in the middle of the park. So let's get this Partey deal done. That would be my message, you know, and the sounds coming out of Arsenal is that that is what they're going to concentrate on now. Let's hope they do that. There's also rumours today regarding Houssem Aouar. Now, Houssem Aouar is a very talented midfield player, creative midfielder, plays for Lyon. You'll get to see him in action tonight. They're playing against Manchester City. Big game for Lyon. They had that big win last week in the Champions League and beating Juventus. And Aouar was a very big part of that. He's a great player. Remember when we had Adam White on the show, he was singing his praises from Get French Football News. L'Equipe saying today that Edu got in contact with the chiefs at Lyon about a possibility of a swap deal with Guendouzi going to Lyon and Aouar coming the other way. The answer from Lyon was no. We're not interested in that. Again, if you want this guy, money. That's what we're dealing with. We want their cash up front. You know, there's rumours from anything from around about 30 million to 40 million pounds. They will want a lot of money for him. But if Lyon was to get knocked out tonight by Manchester City, you know, they've got no Champions League football next season, just like us. I don't even think they got Europa League. They're completely out of Europe. They are going to have to move on some of their best players. They've already said that the likelihood is that Aouar will move on this summer. We need a creative midfielder in that position. Could this guy be the one? Manchester City apparently also said to be interested in him. So I'm sure Pep will be keeping an eye on him tonight as well. But Houssem Aouar, yet again, linked with Arsenal. He's been linked with Arsenal for a long time. Will that deal happen? And then, of course, there's Gabriel. Again, I'm talking about the spine of the team that needs fixing. We need a centre-back. What's going to happen with him? About a week ago, Arsenal seemed to be the favourites to get this one done. There was a lot of rumours saying that, you know, Gabriel, his preferred destination is Arsenal. Now it looks like once again, it's Napoli that moved ahead of the game. They seem to be the favourites for him. Everton have already put a bid in for him, which was turned down. Manchester United are interested. Again, if Arsenal are going to get this one done, they're going to have to move quickly. They're going to have to get some money out and start showing that if they're going to get that deal done. But I think that would be a good signing for Arsenal. We really got to fix the spine of the team, as I said. It is so important. Could they turn their attentions in that centre-back position to this guy? Daniel Rugani. We've been linked with him before as well, even when Unai Emery was here. He's 26 now, centre-back who plays for Juventus. Again, Juventus are going through big changes now. Andre Pirlo's come in. They had a very, as we all saw, a very disappointing exit from the Champions League at the hands of Lyon. Shock exit, really. Daniel Rugani being linked with a move away. Now, reports coming out of Italy today are that Juve would be interested in doing a swap deal with Rugani for Hector Bellerin. Now, I can't see Arsenal wanting to swap Hector Bellerin for Rugani. He's a decent centre-back. He's been on that radar. But again, he doesn't figure all the time for Juventus. I don't know if he'll be the answer. I don't know if he's that solid centre-back that we're looking for. But again, we're being linked with him today. And as I said, the possibility of a swap deal with Hector Bellerin, if Arsenal are looking to move out Ainsley, Maitland-Niles, they keep it, obviously, they've just signed Cedric. I'd be very surprised if they'd be looking to move out Hector Bellerin. He's a very experienced Arsenal player, been at Arsenal for a long time. I'd be very surprised at that one. But that is one of the rumours today. Emi Martinez, of course, who we know has been brilliant for Arsenal in goals, was fantastic after the lockdown. We all know that this guy now is looking at it and thinking, well, hey, I want to play first-team football now. You know what I mean? I don't want to be second fiddle. When Leno comes back, what's going to happen to him? He was speaking to Marca, the Spanish publication, and his quotes were, he says, I'm in the sights of 10 teams in Europe, he says. But I can't say who these clubs are because it's nothing concrete. I still do not have a clear situation with Arsenal. When I have it, when I return, I will make the best decision for my career. And he did go on to say, Arteta is a great coach. He changed the structure of Arsenal and gave us a game plan. He's one of the best modern-day trainers today. So bigging up Arteta. But obviously, there's a lot of interest in this guy. A lot of teams would like to take Emi Martinez. Again, I hope he doesn't go because, you know, I think it's important to have a great number two. If he does go, would command a good transfer fee. There are a few players at Arsenal now, and we haven't had this a lot in recent times, that would demand a decent transfer fee. Martinez would be one of them. If Torreira goes, that's another. You know, the Guendouzi. So Arsenal can raise money to get some of these deals done, and I really hope they do. Coutinho as well. What's going to happen with him? He came on last night. Oh, it's incredible. He came on last night. I don't know if you saw the game. I was watching it. I called this one. I told Troops the other day that Bayern Munich, for me, favourites to win the Champions League. I was chatting to a guy yesterday. I was out doing a bit of shopping. We were talking about the game, and I said, you know what? Bayern are going to batter Barcelona. I didn't think it'd be 8-2. I figured it'd be about 3. They absolutely ripped Barcelona to shreds. It was unbelievable. And Coutinho is on loan from Barcelona, comes on for Bayern Munich and scores 2 goals to rub salt into the wounds. 8-2. It was unbelievable. But again, Coutinho showing his worth. It hasn't worked out for him at Barcelona. It doesn't seem like it's worked out for anybody at Barcelona in recent times. You know, you looked on that pitch, there are guys like Griezmann, Dembele on the bench, millions and millions of pounds spent. Coutinho on the other. I mean, it just shows that if you get things wrong, if you bring in the wrong type of players, it doesn't matter how much money they cost and how glamorous it looks, it's terrible. And that's what we saw at Barcelona. But Coutinho, again, showing his worth. And I don't know what you guys think, but for me, I said before, he'd be a great signing for Arsenal. He's a goal-scoring midfielder, and that is what Arsenal need, a goal-scoring midfielder. And I think, you know, if you can get him on loan for a season, it'd be absolutely perfect. But we'd love to know what you guys think. So those are the rumors today. Don't forget, you can get 40% off everything from Boohoo Man. Thanks to the guys from Boohoo Man for sponsoring the show today. And also the competition to win an £800 voucher. 800, right? You can kick yourself out for the whole of the autumn, right? With Boohoo Man. All you got to do is give me 3 players that are under the radar. Don't tell me Partey, Coutinho. I know that. 3 under the radar players that you think Arsenal could sign this summer that would strengthen the team, right? I mean, I'll give you one example that I was thinking of. Lewis Dunk at Brighton. Under the radar, I think could come in and really, really strengthen the team. But what do you guys think? So get involved in the competition. The link is in the description, and I'll announce the winner to that on Monday. But for me right now, get Partey done. Arsenal, you've done Willian, you've done these little free transfers. Now get the money out and get Partey done.